Hello everyone. Let us now discuss find unique binary string question. Here we are given with n, and also nums contain n unique binary strings, each of length n. That means if the size of nums is 2, then each string is having a size of 2. And our target is return a binary string of length n that does not appear in nums. If there are multiple answers, you may return any of them. So, let us take an example and understand this question. Let us take the first example itself. What are all the possibilities where I can find 2 as the string size, a binary string size? Now, I start with 0 and 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So if I see 0, 0 is not present, and it is a right answer for this question. Now 0, 1 is already present in the nums, so it is not a right answer. 1, 0 is already present in nums, so it is not our correct answer. But 1, 1 is not present in our nums, so 1, 1 will be our correct answer. Now let us take another example. Here now, let me take all the possible binary strings of length 3. So if you see, these are the strings that I can generate with the size of 3. Now let me take from the starting. 0, 0, 0 is not present in nums, so it will be our correct answer. 0, 0, 1 is already present, so let's not consider that. 0, 1, 0 is not present, let's consider it. 1, 0, 0 is not present, yes, consider it. 0, 1, 1, yes, it's already present, so it's not our correct answer. 1, 0, 1, it's not present, so it's our correct answer. 110, it's also our correct answer. 111, it's already present, so it's not a correct answer. If you see here, every time if you want to solve this in a backtracking way, take a string, an empty string. Initially it will be empty, and let us consider n as, let's start with 2. Now here I have two possibilities. As it is a binary string, I can push back either 0 or 1. But if I push back 0, then I need to push back, I have other two options, either 0, then my string will become 0 and 0. Now if I push back 1, it will become 0, 1. Now for 1, if I push back 0, 1, 0. And if I push back 1, it would become 1, 1. So why shouldn't I take this as a vector or a set, or these two as a set, and store in a set? Now I'll search, I'll iterate this 0, 0. So I'll take the first string, whether it is present in the given nums array, and if it is present, it's not our correct answer. But if it is not present, then it would be correct answer and we'll return it. So the algorithm goes like the first thing what I am doing, empty string. I'll initialize the empty string. N is the size of nums. Now temp is initially empty. Now I'll call for backtrack function temp comma, it is the string and index is already 0 and n. Now what does this backtrack will do? Here the condition where you get out of this loop or out of this function is when index is equal to n, then we return. Before that I need to push back, this temp into something, right? So for that, all binary strings, this will be my vector of string, where push back this temp into, I'll push back all the binary strings into this uh, vector. Now after that I have two options, push. So I have to push and remove that 0 from the string, then push 1 and I also have to remove that. So I have push 0, so I need to uh, call for backtrack function, then after that call for backtrack function again. So for s in all binary strings, is not present in nums, return as there itself. So after that we'll be returning an empty string. But this is the algorithm and this is the code where temp is initialized to empty and given binary strings are converted to nums is converted to set, and so that we can find it out here in the condition and we will return the string where you don't get that in the given binary strings. Now here backtrack function will be all binary strings dot pushback temp. Here we'll be removing it, we'll be pushing back 0, call for backtrack function, removing that 0, pushing 1 and then call for backtrack function and remove it again. Now what is the second approach? Here if you see, let us take an example 0110. Now I am taking this example 0110. Let us assume, how does our string look like? How does our string look like? Here the index is 0, here the index is 1. Now if I go to 0, the first uh, string, then if I go to the second string and so on, my answer should be something like, here they gave as 1 1 1 1. Now let us also include 0, so 0 0 here. Now if you see, here it is 0, so our string should not contain 0 at that place. That means here the index is 0 and then the 0 of 0 0, the nums of 0 0 is 0. So my answer should not be 0 at the index of 0. That's what my plan is. Let us understand with another example, 111. So 111 0. As I said, my string would contain only 3 characters. But let me go to the first string. Here I have 1. I'll do one thing. If I have 1 at my first string, 1 at the position of 0, as my string should not be equal to any string in the given nums array. So why shouldn't I flip this one so that I don't get the same string again? Let us see what happens if I flip the character or the binary number at that level or at that index. Now I have 0 1 0. Now I consider the second or the index at 1. Now it is already 1. So I flip that and get 0. Then I got 1. I flip that 1, then push back 0. So if you see, this string is the string which I want. That means this is not present in the given nums. So how do I say that this is not present? Because I am flipping a character or the number at every index. Even though I get this again, even though I get 111, imagine if I have 111 1 0 1 something like this. even though if I got this one for three times, one for three continuous times, as I am not checking, I am only checking that for only one time. So as I am not checking that again, so it would be helpful for me. So when I get to any index, then I flip that. So this is how the algorithm works. Algorithm, the first thing, result would be an empty string. Now let me go through int I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Now nums of I, if it is 0, then result dot push back 1, else else result dot push back 0. So this is how my algorithm works. Then I'll return result at the end. So I think this is a clear intuition for you. So if you like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.